Alright, started a level 1 royal here, because magic is my deal. And we're going to see how much ass I can kick, and how good I can get at this game. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself. That's pretty. I am going to skip some cutscenes here. See what I'm made of. Here we go. Ooh. I got someone on my left. It's messed up, man. Oof. Oh boy. This might not be as easy as I thought. Alright, so I have something to regenerate magic, I think. Right? Yes. Okay. That is a trick. Alright, so this should be a little easier then. Alright, I'm getting my bearings here. You have to excuse me. Alright, better. Let's do this. Eat it. Wow, that's straight easy mode, man. You don't have to mess with them at all. Ow. Nice. Love this game. Definite throwback. If you haven't played one, a Demon Souls or Dark Souls, I'd recommend them all. They're all really good. Intricate level design, always lots of hidden things. To me, it was like playing an old school Zelda with like the way the combat is, like the action combat, I guess they call it. And I also played a lot of Phantasy Star Online, but this game is always, in recent memory, my favorite. I don't think I'll ever have one that I like more than the original Phantasy Star Online, but this is definitely awesome because I like dark games as well. There's PvP in it, and the PvP is done very well. But I'm going to show you here pretty much how easy it is to be a caster. Just the beginning's a little rough, but I mean, I've already showed you. You can just straight nuke people. Pretty much one, well, it is one shot on these guys. I don't like the starting weapon though with the Royal. That's the only thing I don't like. Everybody, he does start out kind of OP. He's got a ring that regenerates his magic. I've got a ring that I picked as a starting gift that gives me a better drop rate. You start off with a silver catalyst, so you do a little bit more damage with your spells. But you use a little bit more MP, which is okay. You also, I think the little, I don't want to say helmet, but the ring around my head that's in your helmet slot is something to help you. Let's see here. What does that do? I can't remember. The coronet. Raises the wearer's maximum MP, so definite advantage there. It's just crazy. Like, you start off with so many things that make your life easier. The only problem is you're squishy as hell. So if you're new, could be a problem, but which I'm fairly new. It's not like I'm a pro by any means. I will die at some point from something dumb and somebody will make fun of me for, but that's okay. Ha! You got a little bit of temporary invulnerability if you are backstabbing somebody. And I'm going to preemptive heal. Like anytime I get hit, I heal with this class, especially in the beginning, because I don't have a, oh, you bastard, I don't have a whole lot of health. Get rid of him. There we go. I mean, as you can see, little things like this, where I've got people above me and in front of me, it just makes this way easier. And it's fun. The effects on your casts are cool, especially with this remake. The original, I definitely loved it for its time, but this PS5 version is just ridiculous. Night. Half moon brass, more advanced healing than the crescent moon that I'm using. But right now I have such low health, it's not even worth using the better healing. Just let that ball roll. Pick up the bastard sword here, which I probably won't use, but if you were going to use a two-hander early on, that definitely would be a good one. You can make it scale pretty well if you upgrade it through the blacksmith. This is just crazy because my MP keeps recharging. Enemies that would normally give you, well, he probably wouldn't give me that much trouble, but you can just make quick work of them. Archers, you don't need to waste your magic, but it doesn't matter if you do. Easy. I could continue down this route, but there is a red-eyed knight that is extremely tough this early in the game. You can kind of kite him down to the stairs, not these here, but the ones further down, and kill him. You can make him fall. But it's very dangerous, and honestly, it's not worth the souls, because a little bit later here, I'll show you how you soul farm. Or in another video if we don't make it that far, but we should. It doesn't take very long. Easy. I don't know this game completely inside and out. I just got decent knowledge, so I'm not a pro by any means. Some of the areas I will make it look real easy. And then there's other areas where you can tell I've got trouble. Especially World 5, which everybody really should have some trouble, but some people are just so damn good at it because that's like their preferred area to play in. Like they evade other players there all the time, that kind of thing. So naturally they're a tough bunch, man. That area sucks unless you're way over leveled. Here I'm just lazy. I don't feel like dealing with the fire swords and the barrels. But that's kind of the advantage of the mage in the beginning is you can just toast the early enemies. I mean, really, magic is overpowered as a whole. It's just you're a giant glass cannon, like most games, but it's severe in this game. I mean, there's enemies that can one-shot you if you don't raise your health at all. Which in the beginning, I don't worry a whole lot about health. Now that I have this cling ring, so I'll take the providential ring off, that way I have more health. Because I definitely want to keep my mana or magic power replenishing. That way I don't have to worry about tough fights. I can just nuke them with my spell. And I did forget to do this part, so let me do this real quick. That's my bad. Cut the chains, and then when you go to the bottom, couple item sets. One, I believe, is a female only, or I could be wrong. It could be just a really weak set. It's like rags or something like that. And the other is a jade hair ornament. There's the robes. The H spice is useful because it regenerates or gives you MP power, magic power, whatever. The jade ornament, you give it to essentially the stash guy in town, and once you've exhausted all the talk options, he will give you a ring that lets you hold more items, which at times, like, if you know you're gonna be picking up a bunch of heavy items, or like, you're gonna pick up a heavy sword and then you've got to still pick up a bunch of like crafting materials at the same time, it's useful. But usually I just send everything to the stash, so I don't really worry about it. So now what I do here, you can jump over this rail here, but I'm going to kill these guys up front here real quick because it makes my life easier. Um, ooh, didn't realize he was there. I'll get rid of him.
Good day to you. Mostly stove.
This guy, hidden merchant. The only, like, it depends. Like, if you need a early spear, you got a short spear there or a long sword. The long sword you can
Go ahead. Take your time.
use the crafting system. I mean, both items you can use the crafting system on, but the long sword is one of my favorites early on the game. But spear-wise, you can get a winged spear very easily in the next area, so it's not even worth buying that spear, to be honest. Thief ring is pretty useful. Enables you to get around enemies, and you can sneak up a lot easier with it. Basically, makes your stealth, or makes you able to creep up in stealth a lot easier. Backstab, stuff like that. Certain enemy, there's even a boss it is useful on. Whoops! I almost messed that up. I rolled right into the fire. That was good. Fire! Alright. Here's someone. Oh, that's a Strava. We helped him. He's going to give me a brass telescope for helping him. And then he'll come fight some of these guys up here. Kick the doors. There we go. I'm going to help him out here. Okay. I'm going to hurry up and make sure. I can't remember if there was anything in there. There's a blue-eyed knight in there. I'll help blast him. And actually, scimitar, I'd much rather use that than this rapier. Let's see. Scimitar, can you use it now? Yes. Cool. Weapon causes bleed. That's good early on. Oh, that ain't good. Oh, come on. Let me get out here. Go. He's gone. Again, that fight made easier by magic. Way easier. He's not really that hard, but I mean, if you're brand new to this game, he absolutely could kill you. I like the moveset to the scimitar too better than the rapier. The rapier just, the poking, I can't stand it. It ends up getting me hit more often than not. Alright, we're going to make this a little easier. We're just going to blast some people. Alright. Come on. Ouch. I mean, that's pretty sad. Even in my current class, he didn't do a whole lot of damage. Now, if you were on a second playthrough of this game, sure, probably would have killed me, but it's been so long since I've gone through a Demon Souls. I honestly can't even remember how old I was. I was probably like 22 or something like that, and I'm 35 now, so it puts it in perspective. Maybe a little older, 23, 24, I don't know. But it's been a while. Let's see. All right. Hall of Shame down here. It's an item to the left. Another archer down the middle there. I don't know if you can see him yet. You should be able to, though. There he is. Oh, not an archer. Bastard. He's gone. Go off the side here. Not very nice. Can tell some of the guys. Whoops. Well, I messed up. I didn't mean to do that little hop, but you know what? It helped. Ooh. Hello there, Governor. I'm gonna go up here and clear this just because I don't like getting shot at. That was weird. Blue Knight, I ain't gonna play with him. Every 3 shots that you... Ouch. Well, you know what? Let's do this. I'll drag your ass down here. Every 2 shots, you'll stagger him. And then the 3rd shot will break his block, and you can kill him easier. And that way you don't have to fight him on the stairs, or you could drag him down into the open area. I mean, multitude of ways of killing things in this game. Part of the fun. I don't know why. I'm probably half evil, but any kind of screaming, somebody on fire, you know, I love Borderlands, a midget screaming, that kind of stuff. It makes me laugh. Let's see here. What do we got? We should have some guys drop down somewhere. Come on, guys. Come to the party. There we go. And there we go. So, right down there and to the left is where that merchant was that I was talking to. It just circles around. I'm just, for good measure, showing you where the guys are and kind of doing a clear wipe as much as possible. Let's see, what do we got here? So, if you haven't played this game before, this part would suck. There's archers down the way, they're gonna shoot arrows, they're gonna break this. Those boulders are gonna run you over while you're trying to fight guys and you're gonna die. But if you break that open, that's what happens. Perfect. Continue to clear this out. Man, the screaming. We're gonna avoid the left here because there's a couple of dragons and actually we're not. We're gonna go look because I can't remember if you can get any of the items down there or not. I don't think so. I know to the left I can probably get something down here. I think it's just ephemeral eyes or whatever the hell you say it. Oh, there's 2 items. It might have been worth coming down here. Archstone Shard and Full Moon Grass. I was completely wrong. So that Archstone Shard is useful. I think you can teleport to town without losing your souls, which is awesome. Because there is a miracle that you can use to do the same thing, but I typically don't have it till late in the game because I don't use miracles. I use everything but miracles in this game. Nothing wrong with them. There is some builds around blessed weapons and stuff like that. Not as high damage, but you can become a real pain in the ass to kill because you're regenerating health so much, and just so incredibly tanky. So walking at the end of this bridge, well, that red dragon should fly up here and toast these guys, I hope. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Toast them. Toast them. I said toast them. No, you ain't gonna toast them because we're too far in now. Alright, cool. Alright. So we're gonna prompt him to attack again. So I can run up after the fire. I don't remember where to stand. Run, run, and hope not to die. Oh crap. Woo! Ow. You bastard. What's that? What's that? Soldier Lotus? Okay, cool, run. An item on the side. And... that opened the front gate, I think. Let's see. I know there's a guy here that's going to try and be an asshole. And another asshole. They're going. You can see why I like the scimitar, especially on these first guys. They're pretty easy to kill. Pine resin, fire damage on your weapon, which for the boss is handy. Anything fire will kill the first boss, which is called the Phalanx. Pretty easy boss, but ouch. If you don't know what you're doing, it could be intimidating for sure. As all Demon Souls bosses would be without any help. Or know-how. But the key to this game really is being prepared. If you know what you're getting into and you know the things to use, it really isn't that hard. I mean, beating the game at soul level 1, obviously that would be tough. I'm not doing that here. I probably would get pissed off myself trying to. So I definitely will not be attempting that, but I can show you some tricks and this. Oh, you bastard. So this is a minor part of the Phalanx boss. Magic works on him too. Typically you want to hit them in the back because they've got a giant shield just like the Phalanx from like 300 or, you know, a Spartan if you know what the hell they are. I would hope you would, but you know, people are crazy. So there's a body out here. And then we're going to get to the bottom. Get a little closer so you can see what the hell this thing is. It's like a pile of shit with a shield. A shit shield. Oh! Forgot about that. So, see, as you can tell, I'm not super fluid at the game. I almost just ran right off the edge. Might not have killed me. If it didn't, I would have been real low on health, and then him throwing a spear at me could have got me. And there you go. That shows you how to kill him if you don't have fire. You got to get behind him. Alright, now we're going to open this gate. So I have both the little shortcuts that run back to the beginning area. And I'm ready for this boss. Now, as I ran through here, I did pick up, if you look down at the bottom part of the screen, the fire bombs. That's really how you want to kill the Phalanx. You can also put the fire in your weapon, but I'm going to show you how easy this can be. So we're going to go into this big fog. And normally when you would see that, you'd be like, how the hell, you know? You throw the fire bomb, look at this. It's ridiculous. I've already killed probably about half of his, I don't even know what the hell you call them, shit shields. I still have 7 bombs left, which they're not as clustered now, so it's hard to get them all at once. Still isn't going to be a problem though. I have magic on top of it, which just makes it worse. I mean, even if you're a melee class, you would have probably this many fire bombs. I'm pretty sure you would at least. So I'm just gonna, oh, did not mean to use, well, I'm just gonna get rid of the throwing knives because I don't want the weight on me. And then I'll just finish them with a spell here. Which I could just run up and hit them, or I could put the fire coating on my weapon. But, I mean, this stuff's the same. It looks like there's like 3 of these things left. And the thing with magic is, even if I hit these guys in the front, it still almost kills them. And it's not like I'm short on magic, you know? I just beat the shit out of them. Now the best part is, this boss is just here at my whim, you know? I can just kill him anytime I want. And just for time's sake, never mind, we'll just kill him. We're just Well, maybe we will use the pine resin. It looks cool. Oh, he's bleeding. He's bleeding from the regular attack. Now you can see the fire damage does a ton more. And he's gone. Easy. And now I'm truly alive. I restored my body for killing the boss. I did get a whole lot of items for that. That was kind of strange. I got so many items in there and I wasn't even wearing the item discovery ring, which is interesting. So now I can warp out of here. I got a lead demon soul. I'm going to go to the Nexus. And to continue on, after you beat the first area, I'm going to skip the video. You have to talk to the Black Maiden. She tells you have to talk to the Monumental, so I'm going to run up here. The first time I ever played this game, I can't tell you. I probably got more stuck looking for this damn Monumental than actually anything else in the game, which is sad. I mean, there was, I think, a period in the prison where I got stuck because it's real dark and it was hard to figure out where the hell I was going. And I also didn't see that there was key rings on the wall for a while, which sucked. But this Monumental, first off, I didn't know what the hell a Monumental was. You know, you're just talking shit, you know. And there's two places to go. You can keep going up, and it's almost like a scoreboard area, which is weird. But the Monumental's like right here. Now, you see you've got all these like dead kids here, which is already creepy. But it's the one with the damn candle, man. See how he's looking at me? Shit, man. You could go the other way, too, and just completely miss him, run by him, and that's what I did like 1,000 times. Had no idea what I was looking for. When I finally found him, I was mad at myself. I was disappointed in myself. There are some items around here, I think mainly just to get souls and to res yourself if you're not in your body form. For now, I'm going to just skip them because I don't really need them, to be honest. There's a trick to getting souls that makes getting soul farming real easy. And what you're about to see is going to be the second half of this video on how to really start this class to get a huge advantage. I mean, huge advantage in the beginning. You literally can make the rest of the game way easier. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to World 4, which is this one here. It looks like a priest, Island's Edge. So in here, there is a, for starters, there is a crescent sword real early on. And basically, ouch, it scales off your magic damage, which you can see I'm a mage. That's going to be awesome. So that's what we're going to go get. And also a regenerator's ring, which will cause me to regenerate my health. So when I'm in body form, I usually run with the fragrant ring, so my MP is regenerating in the beginning at least in a regenerator ring. That way my health and my MP is both regenerating. It just makes life easier. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take these skeletons one at a time because, whoops, I am not all powerful. That was a good recovery though. I'll give myself props. Ouch. And you gotta be careful. I might die here. I honestly, absolutely could. Yep, sure did. Alright. That was a noob mistake, but what I should have done is taken the 5,000 souls and leveled up a bit first. So, you know what we're gonna do? Actually, we're gonna cling ring it. Just because I don't want to die again and lose all my souls, especially since I've got a decent chunk there. And then we're going to take this guy out, hopefully. Alright, one more. Come on, one more. You know what, let's not play with this guy, let's just use a sword. There we go. Alright, so we're going to better prep ourselves. I'm going to pick myself up there. It's almost like Diablo 2. That was one of my favorite games. Pick up my body. We're gonna go back to the Nexus and level a little bit just to keep myself from getting completely screwed. So again, you know, it's possible to beat the game at level 1. People have done it. I am not that good. Oh, blue eye stone. Now I can summon people. That would have been useful anyways. And she was asking me if I want to seek power. That's how you level up in this game. So if you say no, you're gonna brave it. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna put my health at like 11. What's the intelligence? I'll put it to 14 because that gives me magic memory too, so I can put another spell in. And then I'm gonna just raise magic power for now. When I get that sword, magic power is what will increase the damage of that sword, but it also increases the damage of my spells, which obviously is going to be my bread and butter and how I kill things. It's funny, I don't have ephemeral eyes, which would res me, so that I just made it tough on myself. So what we're going to try and do is get the sword and get the ring that I need, and then I'm going to go try and have somebody summon me in, that way I can help them. Let's see if the increased health and everything helps. It may not. You can see, like, he's not hard, but they keep pressure on you for sure. They keep a lot of pressure on you. And really, apologize. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna back up, and I'm gonna see if we can get a fire spell, because fire does more damage to the skeletons. That is something I forgot. This is the noob's video, the noob's guide here. You get to see the average Joe, or Josh as it puts it. Let's see. This guy, right here.
If so, I will help you.
If your intelligence is high enough, this guy will teach you spells. And right here, flame toss is what I'm going for. I'm going to attune that. So now I've got 2 staple spells depending on my enemy, which is a great advantage already in the beginning of the game. So like skeletons, crushing damage and fire damage, they're weak to. Should have done this in the first place. Flame toss will do wonders. Let's see how much easier this is. Oh yeah, 2 hits. 2 hits, much better, easy mode. All right, now we're cooking, literally. I'm gonna fry your ass. All right. Whop! Bam! Oh my god. There we go. A little bit of discovery. I mean, I already knew that, but that just goes to show you, if you play around, you can make the game a lot easier than it should be. Magic is OP. You just got to be careful getting hit too much. You bastard. Nice. Alright, so there's a couple skeletons up here. If you get the one on the right to walk towards you, he'll eventually come down like that. You can single his ass out. Ouch, ouch. And he's gone. So I'm just going to heal through this a little bit. Oh, and just to show you, that right there is the sword we're going for. There is a really hard skeleton up there with red eyes. You can kind of see him there holding them. He's got dual katanas. I haven't decided on what I'm going to use as a primary weapon. I am going to scale it to magic, no matter what it is. I had thought about a spear because you can do a nasty, just pure magic damage spear that's just stupid. But I've done that before, so I kind of want to do something new. I mean, when I say before, I mean we're talking, 10 years ago when I played this game. And that's going off of old knowledge. They could have updated things, and I think it's badass, and I get just completely demolished, but from memory, I remember that being my go-to. Typically, I hate spears in games. Hate them. In this game, though, spears are pretty good. Alright, so don't want to go to the right. To the left, there is a trap here. I'm going to let that pass. So the sword I need, the all-powerful sword, is out here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to use some of that spice we found earlier. Oh, you son of a bitch. Nope. Just for that, we got to go take these guys out so we don't get shot fighting this guy. You could just run by him and get the sword. Completely up to you. I'm not always like a straight numbers tactician guy. Sometimes I play the game with emotion and I'm like, you motherfucker, you shot me. You know? I'm more human about it. Oh, shit. Despite my monotoneness. Alright. Fuck these guys. Nice. The Bladestone these guys drop allow you to upgrade a weapon to the sharp version, or upgrade path, whatever you want to say, which makes damage scale off dex. I've also done a dex or a sharp build on a spear, which was amazing. Also, you could do it on katanas. Like, katanas already scale off dex and cause bleeding and a pretty decent damage as well. They're good. I mean, all this stuff is kind of early mid-game. Unfortunately, this game, late game, there's only like a couple swords that really work amazingly well at the end of the game, which we'll get into probably in another video. But right now, this guy is enemy number 1. You are protecting my freaking sword, a-hole. So, I passed it, didn't I? Yep, Age Spice. I'm going to use this again so I have full... Because I don't want to play with this guy. If I screw up, this guy will kill me in one hit, and I screwed up. Son of a bitch. Let's see what we do here. That's actually really, really freaking good damage for that guy. It doesn't look like it because I'm actually having to hit him 4 times, which sounds crazy. But if I hit that guy with my sword right now, I'd have to hit him probably 30 or 40 times, and if he hit me once, I would be dead. So there it is, Crescent Falchion +1, or however you say it. I'm going to put that on now. It's actually similar to the sword I have. Requires 9 strength instead of 8. Which, let me check. I have 9 strength, so I can use it effectively. Scales off magic damage, so already I've got an advantage. Believe it or not, it will replenish my mana as well. So if you look at the top, you'll see a tick. You'll see a tick from my ring, and then you'll see another tick from my sword, which is fucking amazing. So like, as I'm just running around with my sword, I'm getting mana. So what we're gonna do here, oldest trick in the book in this game, not really fair, but it makes your life a lot easier. Let's see if we can do this. Woo! Nope. Messed it up. Man, I'm trying to remember where you run off, but if you can run off at an angle like that, and you want to go on the other side, I fucked that up. But anyways, the other side of that is the Regenerator's Ring. You get that, prime time, man. You're ready to go. Because then you can, you'll be healing tons of mana just because you've got the sword regenerating mana plus your ring. You could, in theory, upgrade this sword more, and it will increase the rate at which your mana regenerates, which is useful. Also, the amount that it scales damage. But there are better scaling weapons for sure, so it's up to you. Definitely be careful. Oh my god, now I won't be able to do it again. Definitely, you want to be careful. I'm going to say, if I do it with the camera spun, that's just weird. Hang on. I'm going to get this. I need a hero. It's a weird angle, and it's weird how you kind of flutter to the wall. But we're going to get this done. If I can't get it done, then I'll do it the conventional way, but... Come on. Come on. This just shows you how precise the angle has to be, and it's funny because usually I do this first try. There we go, right there. That's the money. That's the money. Regenerator's Ring. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to go back. Now that I got this Archstone, transport one back to the Nexus. Perfect. I'm out of here. I keep my almost 4,000 souls. And that's it. I mean, the start that you get from that, I can come here, level up a few more times, so I'll upgrade magic damage. And as you see, like if I go back down to 15 and you watch right weapon 1, you see how high my damage is going up because my weapon now scales off. Or my magic damage increases my physical attack then, because it's scaling off the sword, so makes your life way easier. The beginning enemies, anybody in the first 2 areas especially, like, and I don't mean just like here, I mean like up here in the second area, you are just going to absolutely wreck, and then you regenerate your mana so fast, you can constantly cast to get yourself out of trouble, and you really shouldn't have any problem clearing the areas. Alright, that's it for the first video, and I will get into the second here shortly. Alright guys, thank you.